Hey guys, TCGLover here. Making another video. This is going to be a long one, I think. Um, this is going to be my countdown of from top 10 cards in Order of Chaos. Since the set is the sneak peek is tomorrow, and I'm going to be attending it. If you go to Houston, check me out there because you can see what I look like now. But yeah, I'm going to enter twice. Hopefully, I get some good cards. There's a few money cards in the set. There's a few interesting cards, but I'm dictating my top 10 by all-round general use of, not just by how much they are. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to go over what the card does and a slight overview of what how it affects the game. So anyway, number 10 is Royal Prison. I like this card personally. I did a review on it the other day. When this card's face up on the field, neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard. So while it stops you from special summoning monsters from your graveyard, your opponent, you side it against Dark Worlds, you side it against plants, then you really put them in a tough position a lot of the time. Especially if they activate an effect that special summons, then you chain it, and then it resolves without effect, so they may make one themselves. It's like a Royal Oppression, but a bit more situational. But yeah, it's really good MST bait at the same time as well. It's a really good card. Anyway, number 9, Chance Fiend. I picked this one because I don't play Dark Worlds, but I know for a fact that this card has a place because it's designed to fit around the deck. Once per turn you can discard one Fiend type monster and have this card gain 500 attack, so it goes up to 2000 attack until the end phase. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished dark monsters and add it to your hand. So as the artwork suggests, you can get back Gen XL like Birdman, but in terms of Dark World, you can use the field spell to remove from play a tour guide or something, discard Brow, draw 2, and then when this card gets destroyed you get tour guide back, and that's pretty good. So yeah, it definitely has a place. And also the discard is not a cost, so you discard a Fiend type, discard Grapha, you blow up a card and it gains 500 attack. So really interesting card. I do hope that it has some place in the future of Dark World decks. Yeah, I think that's it really. Really good card. Next up is Divine Dragon Apocryph. Right. What it does, once a turn you can discard one card to target one dragon type monster in your graveyard and add to your hand. So this card is supposed to be the advent of the structure deck with dragons. What's great about it is the effect doesn't sound that good if you look at it, and if you don't know about dragons you don't really understand, but like you can discard a card to target a dragon type monster into your hand. It's like, okay, I can Monster Reborn it back. What's the big problem? The thing is that up to this point, when Red Eyes Darkness Melted Dragon gets sent to the graveyard, it's such a pain to get it back on the field unless you have Monster Reborn, and it's like you're not going to start running Call the Haunter just for that. So this card allows you to discard Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then you can special summon. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, you can special summon your Red Eyes Darkness Melted Dragon by removing this from the game, and then you can special summon what you just discarded. So it does get your plus back. It gets you back. It's a +0 if you use it with Red Eyes Darkness Melted Dragon. So it definitely has a place, and you can also discard the 2 light and dark ultra rare cards in the structure deck. So it definitely works with the deck really well. So I think it has a place past Chance Fiend because it's going to be more useful because more people will have the structure deck and so on. Right, next up is one that you guys know definitely about, Torbus. The reason why this isn't further up in the list is because I don't care about the price. I don't care the fact that it's a secret. I don't care the fact that it has that girl on it from the tour guide. It doesn't have the tour guide. It does have the tour guide on it, but it doesn't matter. The point is that when this card is sent to the grave, target one monster in either player's graveyard, and you can shuffle that target back in the deck. And you can't target this card. So yeah, if you detach this card, you can return something. So it's generally its use at the moment so far because people haven't really delved into what this card can do yet. So it definitely is going to get better over time. But at this moment, people are putting it in wind-ups because you can do tour guide into tour bus, tribute, summon Z90, summon Hunter, tribute, tour bus. No. Hunter's Effect, tribute Zen Mighty with Torbus attached to it. Both get sent. Torbus puts Zen Mighty back in the deck, so you can just keep going from there. So it has got a place right now, so you can hit quite a few cards in your opponent's hand with the loop. Yeah, so at this moment it's just one of those cards that's sleeping right now. Like, people are sort of looking at it thinking, what can I do with this card? So I think when people start to pull it and put it in decks, they will start to see what it can do. The only problem is that it cannot really do much if you don't have anything to target. It's just 1000 attacker, that's all it is, unless you get the effects. If you draw into Tour Guide first, then it's good. But obviously you'd run 3 Tour Guide, 1 Tour Bus, and then 1 Sangen. So you would more likely to draw your Tour Guides. And you would Sangen into Tour Guide if you draw Sangen first. So, but yeah, still really good card. Really good, well designed as well. Not broken. Next up is number 5, which is going to be Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. This card, I've reviewed it before. You can, when it's normal summoned, you can add a ninjutsu art card. So you can add ninjutsu art of super transformation, and then you can tribute this card, and then like a super polymerization, you can tribute something on your opponent's field as well, and then summon Great White Dragon Ninja, where it can't be destroyed. It's really hard to destroy it, so yeah, that's really cool. And also when it's card special summoned, you can use Golden Upstart Ninja to discard a trap, summon this card, and you get add a ninja card from your deck to your hand, which would be another Upstart Ninja, because you can't get another Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. And then you can exceed into that ninja card that attacks twice, but I haven't got that on this list. But yeah, all around it's really good. It's basically same stats as Stratus, really. It's a 1800 attack, and it's a warrior. It's like you can search it with Roto and stuff. It's a brilliant card, and it's an ultra rare as well. It's just, if I pulled it, I'd be quite happy. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, oh wait, that was number 6. Okay, number 5 is Interplanetary Perfectly Thorny Dragon. Definitely got one of the weirdest names I've ever seen. But I think that's the point of it. Konami did a really good job making this card a common. Konami, that was amazing. Why? I don't understand. They made a card that is playable a common. You know, we've been crying to tell them, like, could you just make a few good cards low rarity, so then when we open a pack and we get shit from it, we still pull a Purpley Thorny Dragon, and then we're still happy. So we're not feeling that we've been completely, you know, ripped off. Anyway, when this card is when a monster you control is destroyed with battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it's got 2200 attack, level 5, so it's really good for synchroing. Or exceeding if you want to go that way as well with like Cyber Dragon or something. I'm not sure how that would work though. Yeah, oh yeah, you can, yeah, with Cyber Dragon. And it's dark as well, which is perfect for like BLS or something. But the point is that you can basically use this card as a wall, or you can use this card, basically you can set Sangan, and then you can get Sangan destroyed by something, you know, you can search, and then you can special summon this, and then like they're like, oh fuck. So yeah, and you didn't really lose much hand advantage. This card is really good. I can definitely see it getting better and better once people start using it, because it's accessible to everyone. So you're going to see this card around, and it's definitely the card of the sneak draft. If your locals does a sneak draft, then this card is definitely the best card, because you can just set any crappy card from the set, and then you just summon this. It's like, oh god. Yeah, really, really good. Oh yeah, you can also use it with Galaxy Eyes if you want to, because it's over 2000. Anyway, number 4, we're going to go to our wind up now. Wind up Shark. When a wind up monster is normal special summon to your side of the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. You can either increase this card's level by 1, or you can reduce its level by 1. So it will go up to 5 or go up to 3, or down to 3. Obviously, when you activate this card's effect, if you have a wind up magician, you can special summon the monster. So you can just do the wind up loop from there. So it's really good for getting the loop going. But when this card was released, it's getting speculated a bit that the wind up loop is going to be hit somehow. So this card allows it can be played outside of the loop, because it can go up by 1, or it can be used to make Zen Meister. But yeah, you can reduce it by 1, and then you can summon Zen Mighty, or you can summon Zen Mains, and then you can summon Zen Mayo as well, because it can go up to level 5, so you can use this with Windup Warrior, or whatever you want to do. You can summon Warrior, summon this, put them both up to 5, go into Tyrus or Zen Mayo, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so that's really cool. I really do like this card. I'm really glad it's a super as well. I thought it was going to be a secret. Whew. Okay, well, it's definitely a part of the wind-up loop deck, because it means that people can play this card and play the loop without having to have tour guide, because that was the kind of main staple. Okay, next up we've got wind-up rat. The reason why I've got wind-ups in the tops, like the top 10s, like near the top of the top 10, is because generally the ones in this set are really broken, so they all contribute towards the loop in some way, so Konami knows what they're doing. So yeah, during the main phase you can target one wind-up monster in your graveyard, change this card to face up defense position, and special summon a target in defense position. So really, if you don't do the loop, you can just, I mean, you can do like part of the loop, you can just summon Zen Mighty with tour guide, detach, like use an exceed with a hunter or something, and then you use wind-up rat to use special wind-up rat with Zen Mighty, put in defense, special summon a level 3 wind-up, do it again. Eventually your field has got loads of Zen Mighties and stuff. It's dumb. So it's pretty much one of the best cards in the set in terms of like outside. You can, I mean, I could see it being hit really, but it doesn't matter. I'm just happy. It's just such a good card. I mean, if I pull it, I'm pretty sure it's actually going to go for like £20, just because it's the fact that it's so useful. Okay, well now we're going to go up to number 2 of our top 10, which is going to be Insector Hornet. I've been playing Insectors a bit recently. I'm not going to try and be biased about it, but Hornet is so good. Reviews the other cards, and the only reason why I've only got one Insector in the top 10 is because the other ones all work around this card, so there's no point in having more than one. Yeah, so this card, you can equip it. You can, once a turn, you can equip one Insector monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. I don't see what the point is of that. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 3 and gains this card's attack, and it gains attack and defense equal to this card's attack and defense. So if you summon Centipede and you equip it with Hornet, Centipede goes up to 21, just like that. Or you can use Hornet's second effect to send this card while it's equipped to a monster to the graveyard to destroy a card on the field. Wow. So Centipede can go up to 21, Insector whatever can go up to 2000 defense, Dragonfly I mean, or you can just go Insector Dragonfly, equip Hornet from your graveyard or hand, and then you can send this card, blow up a card, Dragonfly's effect, special summon to Centipede because you can't target Dragonfly, get another Hornet. You can either attack directly if you've got open field at that point, or if they've still got cards in the field, you can do it again, and then you search for a card with Centipede's effect. So you do all of that from one summon. And the cards in this and the Insectors in this set are really easy to get as well, because Hornet is a super, Centipede is a common, and Dragonfly is a rare. So they're all going to be quite high priced, but they're going to be really easy to get compared to the wind-up stuff, because Zen Mighty is going to be so ridiculously priced. But yeah, if you were thinking about playing Insectors, don't hesitate, because it's not going to break your wallet. You know, it's not going to strip you of all of your money. It's just like basically Konami are promoting this archetype to like make everyone play it, and then I have a feeling they might hit it, but it's not really that broken enough, because I've been playing it, and yesterday I played it, I lost 5 times in a row and I was like really pissed off, and I played this morning and I won 4 times in a row. I don't understand why that happened. I think I just opened bad yesterday continuously. So yeah, next up we have the final card of the top 10, which is going to be Wind Up Zen Mighty. This is what I feel is definitely one of the best, it probably is the best card of the whole set. Of course it's archetype specific, so it doesn't really work outside of the deck if it gets banned. Like if cards in the deck get banned, then you can't really make it very easily. But yeah, so it requires 2 level 3 monsters, and once a turn you can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, special on 1 wind-up monster from your hand or deck. When a face-up wind-up monster you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step. So it can only get this effect off if your monster is destroyed by card effects. You can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target that monster and add it to your hand. So it allows you to get back cards, it allows you to special summon cards from your hand or deck. It's just so good. Like, it's so much better than the other wind-up Xyz. I mean, Zenmain's is good, but it's only good because the way that the format is, people not really playing compulsory, or people not using Veiler in the right time and stuff, but it's so easy to play around. But this card is just ridiculous. I mean, like, just imagine what you can do. You can just get rats, special summon, do it again, make another Zen Mighty, or you can summon Wario, pump him up to 22. You can summon Magician, and then you can do stuff. And then when you have this card in the field, you can use Wind Up Factory, and you can add a card to your hand when you use this card's effect. So you're basically plussing like fuck constantly. It's just stupid, and I can't believe this card was made. I mean, Konami know what they're doing. They're just trying to deliberately make this like entire archetype really broken. So yeah, that's all I can really say about it. Really, it's that. I mean, one thing you can do to beat wind-ups is Chimera Tech with Cyber Dragon, because this card is a machine, and you will see 3 of these on the field at once, and you will have to find a way to stop it somehow. So yeah, it's a good side if you decide to do Cyber Dragon side against these anyway. But anyway, I might do a quick recap of my top 10. So remember, number 10, Royal Prison. Number 9, Chance Arch Fiend. Then it's Divine Dragon, Apocryph. Then it's Torbus, Grandmaster Hanzo, Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon, Wind Up Shark, Wind Up Rat, Insector Hornet, and Wind Up Karen's Mighty. So yeah, that's it. That's my top 10. If you feel like there's a card here that deserves a that deserves to be on the top 10, or deserves to be talked about by me, I will review it, or I will comment and explain why I don't feel like it deserves to be on the top 10. There is obviously cards that I feel should be on this top 10, but there's so many cards in this set that are quite good. I just felt like these ones were somewhat the best in terms of general use and everything like that. So yeah, this will be my last video until Order of Chaos tomorrow, and my next video is going to be pack openings of my sneak and what my friends open as well. A couple of friends of mine are going to buy some boxes. I'm going to get a box as well, and I'm going to film every box that I can get on my channel, so you should definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and you will get to see a lot of boxes and lots of wind up shit getting pulled, and tour bus, hopefully lots of tour buses, and then sell them all for like £100. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. This set is going to be really good. Konami's actually doing it right for once. Oh yeah, if you don't know already, the Order of Chaos promos are for special edition are Fet Veiler and Wind Dragon of Ra. Obviously I'm not going to do a video about it because I'm just saying it now. Fet Veiler was definitely a good idea, but I would have preferred Maxi or Tour Guide. Obviously Tour Guide's too early at this point, but Maxi would have been great. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in for nearly 20 minutes. TCGLover out.